Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dallas with Smoke Daddy here. We're going to be doing some reverse seared steaks. We're going to start them off in the vertical grill, and then we're going to transition them to our sear station, which is going to be on sale in the next couple of weeks, so make sure to keep a lookout for that. Today we're just going to be using granulated garlic, and then our friends over at 301 Boys out of Johnsburg, they work with this awesome company, Fire and Smoke BBQ company, and we're going to be using their Shittake Steak rub. The way these guys do it is they smoke the shiitake mushrooms and then they add it to their steak rub. So this is going to be real kick of flavor for us. And then we're also going to be doing some potatoes. We're going to smoke them in the vertical. That's why we're using 2 today, because this cook is going to take a lot longer than our steak cook. So we'll get these all seasoned up and then we'll meet you out by the smokers.
Hey everybody, this is Dan. So I just wanted to kind of explain the sear station a little bit more for you. It comes along with 3 flavor bars that we put the lava rock in between here. The benefit of this is that the lava rock will absorb the grease that drips down, and then that's how you get that nice flame broil. It's from this lava rock, and it gives you some little extra smoke when that grease burns up. The problem with these pellet grills is they don't really get up to those searing temperatures like a gas or charcoal grill, so that's the main reason why we offered this, so you can have that ability to sear on a pellet grill. It's really easy to use. You just remove your existing heat diffuser and drip pan. Put this on the inside, right up like that. It fits on any pellet grill that is 19.5 inches wide and has a centered burn pot. So once you put that in there, you just put your grilling grate on top of that, and you are ready to go. Now this will get up to about 8, maybe even 900 degrees, the grill grate temperature. It's very hot, fast cooking. If you have a larger grill, what you can do is you can always put the meat on the sides of this for your indirect cooking versus the seared portion. So we're going to go outside and show you how exactly that works.
How's it going, guys? We're out here by the grill now. We have it set at 225. So when you're doing the reverse sear method, you're going to want to smoke the steaks first, usually about 225 until the internal temperature gets to about 120. The finished temperature is going to be 145, so that's for medium rare. If you want to get it any hotter or any colder than that, just vary it about 5 to 10 degrees when you're taking it off of here. Right now we got them in the smoker. So we got our 6 steaks in the vertical smoker, and we got our 6 potatoes. These are going to go, the steaks are going to go, like I said, for about an hour. And the potatoes are going to take a little bit longer than that, so that's why we're using the 2 smokers today. Otherwise, you can usually do this in your grill or however you want to start the smoking process. So we'll be back in just a little bit when we pull out the second grill with the sear station. Alright, so we got these steaks up to about 120 internal temperature. So now we're back out to the grill here. Open this up. We got our sear station nice and hot. That's on the high setting. So it's at about 445 on the temperature, but these grill grates are screaming hot. They're about 800-900 degrees. So the last portion that we're going to do for the reverse sear steak is going to be, it's 90 seconds on each side. So you toss these bad boys on there. 90 seconds at the 90-degree angle. And then after that 90 seconds, we're going to turn it 45 degrees to get those nice sear marks that everyone's looking for. So I'm going to get these all done, and then once we're done with all 6 of these, we're going to go inside, and we'll have the taste test. Alright guys, so we already flipped these ones. We did the 90-degree or 45-degree turn on these, so we're just going to flip these guys over. And then we're going to do 45 seconds this way, and then after that we're going to turn it this way. And then we'll be all done.
There's just one thing to do. Have a barbecue, burning on the grill at the barbecue. There'll be burgers and franks and beans and condiments too.